So I decided to do an RTX versus Vibrant Visuals part 2, but this time we are doing a side-by-side comparison. For RTX, we're using Prizma RTX, and for Vibrant Visuals, we're using Prizma Visual. Both are the same, one is using ray tracing, one is not. Both of the settings have been set to max, and the render distances have been set to 24, so everything is completely fair. Also, the time of days have been set to the exact same, so not one is brighter than the other. All I'm gonna say is that I was very surprised by the results. You may want to watch this video fully. This forest scene looks amazing on both ends. You can see that the sunlighting is just powering through with RTX, and there's not really that much happening with Vibrant Visuals, which is completely fine. But I just love the colors that's happening with Vibrant Visuals, and it's not really that much happening with RTX. Maybe it's because there's a lot of sunlighting, I don't know. But this one, I'm gonna decide on just both. Both of them are amazing. You know, it's just both has their pros, both have their cons. But this house scene right here, you're gonna be surprised. Look at that. Holy smoke. The lighting on RTX looks insane. You can see the iron on the top left looks like iron, you know, it's phenomenal. And even the glass with RTX looks like glass. You still can see the texture if you look closely, but it's just so see-through. It's like, oh my god, this looks insane. I was not expecting it to look like that, but it looks phenomenal. And honestly, with this scene in the house, it literally looks like I'm walking in a house that I woke up from a dream. Like I'm dreaming and I'm just walking inside of a house. Like it looks so good and realistic. I prefer the lighting 1000% with RTX. But you need to remember that we are using Prizma Visuals here, right? So Prizma Visuals does take advantage of the environment lighting. So if we were in the snow biome, it would look more whitish blue, but since we are in the desert biome, it's gonna look a little bit more orangish yellow. So, you know, I mean, I like that. You know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the environment. But yeah, I'm just gonna get this straight up, you know, to RTX. I was not expecting RTX to look this good, and you can see that we just slowly walk out of the house, and you can kind of see the lighting as well. That's taken to effect. I like it. Decided to do yet another house scene, but at nighttime, and look at that. The lighting is just bouncing off from like glass. I really wish Vibrant Visuals did that, but it's completely fine. And even the light, the blue light, you probably are wondering what the heck that is. That is the lapis block, you know, and it's glowing. And honestly, I kind of like it. You could see all the lighting from just that one block alone is bouncing off every single object in the house. Quite literally, like this whole hallway is blue, you know, and I love that. Some other people may not like that. It all comes down to personal preference here, right? And yeah, I was shocked. And you can even see some of that blue lighting is still reflecting on the leaves, literally, because it's that much blue lighting there. But then we come straight into this tree little scene right here, and I'm gonna be honest, I like the lighting on both, but RTX is definitely gonna have to get my win here. You can see some of the reflections is on both Vibrant Visuals and RTX. But I mean, I just absolutely love the lighting when it comes to RTX. It just has that nice warm feel that kind of matches the whole scene. And yeah, it's more accurate to what I like. You know, like I said, it comes down to personal preference, ladies and gentlemen. But this snow scene right here, oh my God. When I was recording this, I'm like, yep. This is it. Both look so good, but I'm gonna have to give it to Vibrant Visuals here. I mean, the whole fogginess from a distance is so accurate to how it would be in real life. It's so insane. It looks like I'm in a winter blizzard, which it's supposed to, you know, there's a lot of snow around, you know, like it's supposed to feel like that. But with RTX, you see that the lighting is more like natural Minecraft, and there is some fog, but it's not as foggy, which is completely fine. Like I said, it does come down to personal preference, but I'm gonna be honest here. Vibrant Visuals all the way. It looks phenomenal, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought RTX was gonna look better, but Prizma Visuals really shined here, which is amazing. I love it. But we're going to be switching over to the underwater scene. And this one really caught me by surprise. This one I'm going to be very undecided on too. The reflection of the water on RTX looks amazing. You can see all of the reflection of the water or anything that's underwater is bouncing up from RTX, and you can also see those sun rays is happening from RTX as well. But I think it depends with where we are on Vibrant Visuals. It does affect that as well. The water looks amazing, the fogginess is awesome, but there's not really as much sun rays here, and you don't really see the reflection from Vibrant Visuals. So I'm gonna have to give this to both. Both of them are amazing in their own ways. If they were to combine one day, it would be game over, I'm telling you. Decided to do another night scene, but this time I downloaded a little city map that had some lighting here and there, and honestly, I thought Vibrant Visuals, I'm just gonna like Vibrant Visuals more here, but no. RTX looks phenomenal. It takes advantage of that lighting. You can see all that lighting is bouncing through all of the buildings. It's happening kind of here and there with Vibrant Visuals, but not as much. You know, when it comes to lighting tests, you know RTX is just gonna power through. And I just prefer the color correction that's happening with RTX as well. Like, it just looks so good. And you can even see the sky from here is not as dark. And I like that. I don't want to walk in Minecraft and not be able to see where I'm going. I want to at least, you know, feel like it's nighttime, but see where I'm going at the same time. And you can see that RTX does a phenomenal job here. The nighttime is not as dark. The lighting is super accurate. And the colors are just chef kiss. I love it. It's phenomenal. I'm gonna give RTX that. Now we move on to the Nether scene here, and man, we're gonna give this one to Vibrant Visuals. Like, you can see all the particles is still there from Vibrant Visuals. The lighting is super accurate, you know, and it just gets the job done. I mean, for some reason, Prizma RTX, the lava was like blue in certain areas. I don't know why, you know, but we're gonna ignore that. We're trying to compare RTX and Vibrant Visuals here. But yeah, the lighting and everything, it quite literally feels like you are in the Nether when you're using Vibrant Visuals here, and it looks phenomenal. I love it. Y'all at Prizma did a fantastic job. Like, it just, wow. I thought RTX was gonna actually win here because of the lighting, but no. Prizma Visuals absolutely destroyed. And you can see right here in the scene, for some reason, Prizma Visual made the lava underneath blue. I don't know if that was a bug. I think it was a bug. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it was blue. It looks pretty dope, but it looks weird. But now we move on to the end scene, and this is where things get a little confusing as well. I mean, the lighting, I like to see where I'm going again. So RTX does an amazing job of not making sure it's too dark, but all the details and the lighting and feeling like you are quite literally in the end of the world just kicks in with Vibrant Visuals. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't really decide here. This is gonna be undecided. It's gonna be both, because I prefer the lighting with RTX, but then I prefer all the details. And look at the reflection right here with Vibrant Visuals. It's beautiful. So we're going with both here. I can't decide. And why not throw in the ancient city? I mean, there's so much lighting, so many blocks going on here, and I'm gonna have to give this one to RTX. It takes full advantage again of the lighting and the whole situation here, and you can see a lot of the lighting is just bouncing off of all the blocks, and that allows me to be able to see where I'm going in the end. But with Vibrant Visuals, specifically Prizma Visuals, it is very, very dark, and if I'm telling you, if the warden was to spawn right on me, I would not be able to see where it is whatsoever. But honestly, I like the colors with Vibrant Visuals as well. Like, you can see that it's accurate. I mean, you could always adjust your brightness at the end of the day. The brightness were set the same. They're all on max, so it is pretty dark. Maybe with other Vibrant Visuals packs, it's not as dark, but with Prizma, at least, looks pretty dark. So that I'm not really a fan of dark areas. I don't want to change my lighting for anything. So, but here we decided to do an FPS test, and this is where things get interesting once again. And I mean, I wasn't surprised here. You can see that the left is RTX, the right is Vibrant Visuals, and clearly we are getting so much more FPS. Well, not a crazy amount of FPS, but more FPS on Vibrant Visuals than RTX. And I mean, that's super to be expected. Both render distances are set at 24, which is the exact same. And yeah, you can see that Vibrant Visuals is at 160 FPS while RTX is still at like 100 FPS. Not really as stable, but I mean, it's to be expected. I was expecting it, and you can see as we get closer to the mountain, the FPS just goes up and up and up. So now we're at like 100 FPS, 110 FPS on RTX, and then Vibrant Visuals were at like 160, 170. So that's a 70 FPS difference there on max graphics. And you can even change the Vibrant Visual settings to like lower end, and you can even get more FPS and lower the render distance and get more FPS. So it's very clear as day that Vibrant Visuals is more optimized, and I mean, I would expect it to, since it works on every single device. I would hope so. So the final conclusion on who's the winner here, honestly, none. They're both winners. The Nether scene, Vibrant Visuals absolutely plowed through. It looked so good, and I wasn't expecting that. Ancient Runes, we could be honest here, RTX was just the clear winner, without a doubt. House, and I think it depends on your lighting and your setup. We could be honest, like RTX looked so good. Oh my God, it was, I wasn't expecting. I thought Vibrant Visuals was gonna look better, especially the glass in certain blocks actually looked like what they were supposed to be. Like it looked really good. Snow, we can give it to Vibrant Visuals. Like, wow, Prizma does an amazing job, especially with like adjusting the fog and actually make it feel like you're in that environment. You know what I mean? I can just go on and on and on, but at the end of the day, we know it just evens out. And then obviously the FPS is higher on Vibrant Visuals, and Vibrant Visuals can be used on any device. So, I mean, the clear winner we could say is Vibrant Visuals, but I'm gonna say both because there is just a lot of pros and cons between both. I was not expecting them to even out, but they did. They did. In the comment section below, if you want to put which one do you prefer, let me know in the comment section below. Do you prefer RTX? Do you prefer Vibrant Visuals? But thank y'all for watching the video. It is your boy Patar, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.